Good morning and welcome to Frank's School, 6th year, 3rd day, first video. I'm going to see if I can go at this in several shots. I think I can. I'm not too good on film editing, but I'm going to try it. I'm still going on with Artok. I'm Artok and Artok Ruy'n mostly. As a matter of fact, this would, well, let me finish what I was going to say. I'm not yet going to justify or deal with the question of why. Why am I showing you this? What's the use? What's my impulse? I'll come to that, but at the moment I just am going to show you the system. And today I'm going to deal with the diphthongs in Artok Ruy'n. Now that's Artok Ruy'n. The way you spell that in standard English orthography, the standard Americans, there's a little difference between the English and the American, or the British and the American spelling systems, but not much. But anyway, American. The diphthongs in Artok Ruy'n. I was tempted to put down writing with the G, but you see in standard English orthography, an apostrophe represents an omitted letter. In Artok Ruy'n, an apostrophe represents a glottal stop, right? Very hard to do that by itself. Maybe almost impossible, but there it is, right? Okay, and our talk. That's I say our talk. If I wanted to write our talk, I would probably do it as our talk. It's that question right there. Dialect, either that or else our. Dialect is always there. Everyone speaks with some kind of a dialect, and they try to speak in what's called the prestige dialect. Most people. Anyway, what I've done, a diphthong is well, when you're a little kid, you learn it as the long vowels. A is short A is long A. Well, A is E. When you run two vowels together, linguists refer to that as a diphthong. All right, well, to get the diphthongs, I've pulled them out of the alphabet the way I sang it. Here's A, E, I, U, and E. A, E, I, U, U, and E. All right, I'm going to erase this and use them to set up a table. Bye for now. So I'm back. I'm trying a second shot. See if this works. I think it will. All right, what I did was I erased that. I left the vowels, and I made a column of them here so I can set up a chart as the two blend together. And I may be missing things. And another thing to certainly point out is that other languages have different sounds. In other words, this ass sound in English, I'd almost even say American English, it's not quite unique, but it's almost unique. I developed this for writing our talk. If you wanted to use it for German or Arabic, I mean, you'd have to come up with, you'd really have to rework it. I find that it works okay with some adaptations for German, for Italian, Spanish, they're fine. Portuguese, with some changes. French, haven't tried. But anyway, together with no, it doesn't. As a matter of fact, you could probably just go down right through like this. When the two go together, they're just longer. And I put this in parentheses because it's spelled, there's two O's that go together in English in a word like good, but that's so maybe I can just take that out. That, as far as I'm concerned, that's a different vowel. So you go right down through here until you get to W and Y, or U and E. Woozy. I feel woozy. Maybe maybe I could do this. There's that blend, or diphthong woozy. It's not just oozy, it's woozy. Ah, cats. I've got a couple of cats that just love to fight. And then a double Y, ye, e-ye. Ear would just be ear. But if I say year, like in what year were you born, ear and year, if you can hear the difference, those two exist. All right. Oh, and ah. Now here. Ar, ah. Doesn't really exist in standard English, but around here, in dialect, a lot of people would say between Friday and Sunday comes Saturday. Saturday. Saturday in standard English, Saturday. Saturday. But very commonly, the T is simply left out. It's not Saturday, it's not a glottal stop, it's Saturday. Saturday. And that's not Sardi, it's not Surdy, it's Saturday. So it does exist in dialect here. Fairly rare. And then Caedmon, that Anglo-Saxon poet, his name is spelled that way. I don't know how you'd exactly say it, but so it did exist. Well, I'll leave that there because it's part of Artok Ruy'n. All right, so now these two are the principal players, U and E, and they are sometimes called. Oh, I know I have. Oh. If you put and together, oh, but you do what you would have oh, but see, like oh, and it would be spelled in standard English spelling like that, oh, but they're two words, and that's kind of different. That's not the same as a diphthong. All right, where was I? The glides. Some linguists refer to the W as a glide. You glide into the next vowel, and yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, your jaw does change. And yeah. I mean, it does glide, and therefore it's called that. But I find it's easier to just regard them as vowels. All right, and they are major players here. Wah, whap, weh, wet, whip, wah, well, water, the way we say it here in eastern Pennsylvania, it would be water. There they would use but water. What do you want? What? Would. Woo. An old-fashioned way of saying trying to convince a woman to marry you is to woo the woman. And there's probably, I'm just trying to give you examples of how it occurs. We, the pronoun we. Okay, and let's go. Well, let's start with the initial. Yeah, yap, a dog yaps. Yeah, yet. Yeah, yip, a dog yips. Yaw, yawn, the way we say yawn here. In other parts of the United States, they'd say yawn, where it's a little bit closer to that. But yeah, that's a yeah, yup, yeah, yummy. That was what yummy. That food is yummy. You'd better watch out. You'd better watch out from the song. It would be spelled you, y-o-u, you'd. You, the pronoun you, and ye, year, or the pronoun ye, the old-fashioned second person plural. Ye who have ears to hear, or whatever. Ye, that was the second person plural. All right, so those are all present. Now let's go this way. Ow, hour. Now here, I had mentioned it before that these two, depending on what your dialect is, they are close. And evermore, I tend to go with ow, hour. Anyway, try to think if it occurs like that, spelled like that. Ow. Not sure. I don't think so. L, I don't think so. A, yeah, the standard English name for that letter is A, or bait, or gay, or hey, or it's all over the place. Oh, I use, a lot of times I'll use they, because there it's spelled exactly that way. Ill. Well, ill, I can't think of something except in dialect. Not too far from here, if somebody is ill, there is the tendency to convert the L into a W. I feel ill. I feel ill. I feel ill today. It may sound very strange to you, but L and gets converted into a W. Not far at all from here. I could do that actually quite naturally. So yeah, I'm going to say it exists. How are you? How are you? Or is it going to be how are you? Oi, boy. You know, it's all over the place. Oi. O, the name of that letter. O. Trying to think if it occurs spelled like that. O. Let me look here. I did this chart once and see if I had come up with anything like that. No, not really. Not a spelling like that. Oh well, yeah. No, not a spelling like that. If you owe money, but it's not spelled like that. You buy. The guy buys. Will a guy buy a present? Oh, oh, oh. I don't know. Oi. For a minute I thought I had oi in Portuguese. Oi, watch out. But that's pretty much covered by that. Well, I covered these already. So all we're left with then is we, and certainly I'm seeing if I can come up with a spelling in English. No, yeah, chewy. If something is chewy, there it is, chewy right there. All right, well, I mean, I may study this a little bit more and count them up, but those are pretty much the common diphthongs. Those would be what I would call the long, well, I wouldn't call them that, but if you were teaching a little kid and you said there's short vowels and long vowels, well, there they are, but it looks kind of complicated. All right, bye for now.